Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Alex. Today is Saturday. Now, I'm going to give you guys the last YouTube video before my break. This one's a very difficult YouTube video to put together because I couldn't decide if I wanted to do the video in September or if I wanted to do the YouTube video later in the end of the year. This one's going to be called Sex Game I Like Black Women and White Women from the United Kingdom. And the reason why I'm making the video is because a lot of black men come to me behind the scenes with their anger and frustration, and there's some black women who come to me with their anger and frustration. So I decided to make the YouTube video. Now, this video right here that I'm making is to pretty much set the tone for a new series. Now, this new series will probably take maybe 4, maybe 5 days to make into videos, because in order for me to make this YouTube video, I gotta break it up into different episodes. So, the first one is gonna be called, Sex Game I Like Black Women and White Women from the United Kingdom. And then the second one's going to be called Sex Game I Like Black Women from Africa, because a lot of men be sending me comment sections talking about they can't find black women to take out to lunch and dinner. And I told them, give me the end of the year to make this into a video. So this video should probably be about 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes at the most. And then I will take a break for about 5 days, because Monday is when I'll have to go to the dentist. And my dad told me when I go to the dentist on Monday, they're going to start doing some x-rays. They might pull 1 or 2 teeth, and then they might make me come back to the dentist maybe 3 days later for another x-rays. And then every single week after this Monday, I might have to go back to the dentist for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And in those next 2 to 3 weeks, you probably won't get no more YouTube videos. Because, what's more important, doing YouTube videos to be cool and popular, or your health? And in my opinion, it's better to have my teeth fixed than to make YouTube videos to be cool and popular and then I ain't got no teeth. So my dad had explained to me, which one you want. You want to be popular and do YouTube videos? Or do you want to be on camera and somebody go, oh my God, he ain't got no teeth? Or do you want to get your teeth fixed first and then go back on YouTube and be popular and cool or whatever? So we had that nice hard chit-chat talk. So there might be maybe 3 or 4 days, maybe 5 days, you don't get no YouTube videos. So I don't want nobody getting angry in the comment section or taking it personal. So this video right here is to say, yes, I do like black women from the United Kingdom. We're going with black women first, and then depending on how fast I can get to the second half, we'll get to white women. If I take too long in the video, then we'll have to break it into a part 2 before we get to Monday. So if you understand, this first part is about black women. Now, I don't discriminate black women in America, and I don't discriminate black women in the United Kingdom. To me, black women is black women, okay? I find black women very physically, sexually attractive in the United Kingdom. I do like that strong, powerful British accent that they be having in those movies and those television shows. There is this one actress that's in the James Bond movies that has an accent. And she's black, but she's also British. And she's also from the United Kingdom. Same thing. I don't care if they got tattoos and body piercings. I don't look at the tattoos. I don't look at the body piercings. I don't discriminate, okay? That's the one thing I don't do, is discriminate. It's rude, it's disrespectful, it's wrong. And black women from the United Kingdom are just as physically, sexually attractive as black women here in the USA. I don't think there's no difference. People always make YouTube videos talking about they're both different. Okay, here's why I say they're pretty much about the same. If you date black women here in America, you're going to find out very fast and very quick that they're very, very strong and very passionate when it comes to sex. When you go over to the United Kingdom, they're very strong and very passionate. They're very good at giving you advice. They're very good at cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm not talking about McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell, because that's junk food And that's only when you're going out from work, when you're at work doing 6, 8, 10, 15, 20 hours at work. Then you go to McDonald's, then you go to Burger King, then you go to Taco Bell. But when you're at home and you get a nice, good cooked meal of breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they know how to cook. And they do come from high class, middle class family backgrounds. And they do have good skills. You know, they know how to communicate, they know how to have fun, they know how to make you feel welcome at home. And to me, there's similarities. Now, you can say in recent times, times have changed, but there are some black women in the United Kingdom have some tattoos, and a lot of men whine and complain on the internet. Look, everyone's gonna get tattoos, okay? They're gonna get 3 tattoos, 5 tattoos. The only thing you need to concern yourself with is, do the person have respect? You know, I look at a person's characteristics, their character, their personality, good or bad. Do they have respect for you? Do they have respect for themselves? That's what I look at. I don't look at the tattoos and the body piercings. You know, there's an old saying: don't ever, ever judge a book by its cover. No man should judge another man. No woman should judge no other woman, and no man should judge a woman, and no woman should judge a man. But you live in a society where people judge people 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year without actually getting to sit down and actually get to know the person. So yes, I do find black women in the United Kingdom very physically, sexually attractive. I don't look at tattoos. I don't look at body piercings. I don't look at if her hair is red, blue, or purple, or green, or yellow. I look at your personality. I look at your characteristics. Does this person go to work? Does this person go to school? Does this person know how to have fun? Does this person know how to carry a strong conversation? That's what I look at. I don't look at the negative of a person. Because if you spend 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, focusing on what somebody look like, how they look, why they look the way they look, you're never going to grow and prosper as a person. You're never going to get to the next level and the next level and the next level of your development. So you can't always keep looking at somebody's tattoos or body piercings and their background and where they come from. Yes, their background's very important. You know, did you graduate from high school and college? That is very important. But if you want to get into a relationship with a black woman, whether it's from the United Kingdom or from America, you can't be judging the book by its cover. You can't be looking at the tattoos and the body piercings and then wondering why you can't get nowhere. You know, because once you start judging one person, then you are going to accidentally judge 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people, and then you're going to wonder why you can't get nowhere. So you have to understand the logics and why I made the video, because the last thing I want is for the rest of the year to go out and then black women go, well, you made videos for black women in America. I'm black. I'm a black woman, you know, and the last thing I think is to go to a gym and get confronted by a black woman that's from the United Kingdom that travels back and forth between America and say, well, you make videos all the time. How come you didn't give me no shout out? You know, because that's what I'm going to get. And the last thing you want is for someone to say, well, he makes videos and he forgot about you. So I ain't forgot. So, yes, I find black women very physically, sexually attractive. Same thing if they're BBW black women from the United Kingdom. Once again, I do not discriminate. So we'll probably break this up into a part 1 or a part 2. It depends how long the video lasts. So now you see, I already explained why I like black women. Now let me explain why I like white women from the United Kingdom. Yes, I like white women from the United Kingdom. I find them very physically, sexually attractive. They're very intelligent. Um, they know stuff that we don't know. You know, they don't just look beautiful. A lot of these white women from the United Kingdom know how to cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. A lot of them have a good background. They graduated from high school and college. They can read, they can write, they can speak multiple languages. And they know the difference between math and science, because they can do their math, they can do their science, they can do their English, their history. And a lot of times, if you make a mistake, they're going to correct you. 99.99%, they're going to correct you to make you improve yourself and do better. And every now and then I might sometimes get hit on by a white woman that's from the United Kingdom. There was one white woman that was on the large size, and like I told you before, I don't use the word fat and I don't use the word large because that's rude and disrespectful to the person, and that's rude and disrespectful to women in general. I use the word BBW curvy. She was a curvy girl that I met about 7 years ago when I was in Santa Monica College, and I found her very physically, sexually attractive. I didn't look at, oh my gosh, she's big, she's huge. I didn't look at her like, I looked at her personality, I looked at her character. She respected me, I respected her. She taught me something about her culture. I taught her about my culture. See, most black men don't ever get the opportunity to get outside the United States and actually get a chance to see the world in a different perspective. We're used to what we see in the movies and the television shows that we never get a chance to express and expand our horizon. You know, white women in the United Kingdom are just like white women in America. You know, we watch the movies and the television shows way too much. You know, you can't take what you see in the movies and television shows and base it in the real life. That's how come men and women can't get into relationships 90 to 95% of the time in the past 10 to 15 years, because we keep taking negative experiences from movies, television shows, and from music and trying to base that into real life, and it doesn't translate very well. So white women in the United Kingdom are just like white women in America. There's no difference. They cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They come from a strong background. The vast majority of them graduate from high school and college. They can cook you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they love to know about different cultures. They like to learn multiple languages. They like art. They like poetry. They like music. They like to go out on a sense of an adventure. They like to challenge themselves. They like to play physical activity sports. And a lot of times they want you to challenge your mind. I'm serious. There are some men that do like black women and white women that challenge them intellectually. And there are some men who like that because that's how they find out what kind of person they are. So basically, I made this video to tell you I don't look at tattoos, I don't look at body piercings, I don't discriminate. And the reason why I made the video is because I haven't got around to making the video. Because I look at my analytics, and when I look at my analytics, it tells me who watch my videos and who don't watch my videos. So this is probably going to be the last YouTube video that I'm going to make. I probably won't make another one for at least 5 to 10 days. And we'll see what happens in the analytics. Sometimes the numbers of the ranges go up high. Sometimes the ranges go down low. So until then, peace.